Just got to adjust the camera if it works. Well, Michael's watching, so hopefully. Right now? Okay, well, I'm not sure if everybody out there can hear us or see us. We were having some technical difficulties, but we did the old unplug it and plug it back in method, and I think we might be live here. All jokes aside, guys, this is a really big undertaking, and this is our first event for the year in the gym. We've got some new technology, and we're working out the kinks, but hopefully you're joining us and going to be in for some good volleyball action tonight.
I'm still going to be tweaking with it.
Yep.
So this is the best we can do right now. I hope people have found it. And we're in the JV match, and they just won the first set.
They did win the first set, yep, and we are currently in set number 2. Royals are serving. We've got Olivia Willis up for the serve. Current score is 1-0. We are working on getting our scoreboard updated here. I am Jade Gallion, and I am joined tonight by the lovely Joe Paxton, who is taking care of everything on the tech side of it. Tonight we are playing Randolph Southern, the Rebels. I'm actually pretty excited to be here tonight. This is my first live stream of the year, too. I took a little time off last year, but glad to be back. Still trying to figure out all of my JV Royals here. So many of them I had in class in 8th grade, and now they're freshmen, so it's throwing me off. All right, back to serve for the Royals is number 20, Ava Fields. She's a freshman. Now, I'll tell you, this is the first time seeing her serve. She has got a rocket arm there. She can really, really hit that ball. Earlier in the first set, I mean, she cranked it, and it just hit the ground right between all the players. They couldn't even return it. It was coming over that net quick. Now, one of the things I'm going to have to remind myself of is we've got a new rule this year in volleyball where essentially you can have 4 hits. I know that sounds kind of weird, but used to they would call it like a lift if you were going to, going to set the ball or block the ball. If you touched it and then it fell and then you hit it again, that would call you for a double hit. But now they've changed that, so it honestly makes the game of volleyball a little bit sloppier, but it allows for a few more passes, a little bit longer play action potentially. If you have an opinion on it, feel free to weigh in on the chat, but just a new rule, something to look for. I'm going to have to try to remind myself of that. Little error by Abby Ward. She was trying to give it a little tip over the net, and just a little too much power on that went into the net. And back to serve for the Rebels is number 1, Lillian Gray. And ball's up. Just short of going over. That would have been a nice little floater if that had just cleared the tape a little bit more, but the Royals pick up the point on that one. Current score is Royals 4, Rebels 3. We've got number 8, Cadence Harrison, coming in for the Royals, replacing Bridget Feeney. Nice pass to our setter, Willis. Great hit by Abby Ward, number 11.
All right, we have a couple different camera angles. We have this one, which is going to give us some blurring. And then we have our other camera. So we'll probably switch around. Ooh.
Right idea there. Olivia tried to get that tip over the net, but just a little too much movement. Got her body underneath it. All right, back to serve for the Rebels. Looks like number 21, Mackenzie Berry. She's a sophomore outside hitter for the Rebels. Nice serve all the way to the back row. This is dug by Cadence. And Abby Ward just needs to follow through on that arm swing a little bit, and that would be a great hit for her.
One thing we're not exactly sure if our timing is correct. So, in fact, I bet it's not.
Think we're a little fast or a little?
That's a hard thing, and the bad thing is because of we're doing it just through YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we don't have chat right now, so
Gotcha.
I've got to pull it up. Audio is ahead of video. Okay. So someone did let me know.
So guys, one of the things that we're working on, we've got, like we said, all this technology and everything's working great, but you're only as good as your internet here. So it's a connectivity issue is what we figured out as the root of the problem. So that's the tricky bit. And I will say I've had that problem all week. I've been trying to get my computer to work, and we're getting it figured out though, but maybe it's being out in the country. I don't know. The internet's not great out here. So we've got a timeout called, it looks like, by the Rebels.
All right. So I see there have been some chat, so people were waiting on us.
We apologize, guys. Sorry.
Okay. So, but we have to check that on our phone, so it's not as easy as it normally is to check the chat. So I'm not liking the way this camera view's been working, but we'll see. I'm going to do a little timing here, so I'm going to say when she hits the ball, and I need to know if it's ahead or behind. So she is going to hit it right now, and it's out. So if you can let me know if that was ahead or behind, that would help as we are trying to figure this out.
We've got Ava Fields checking back in for the Royals. We've also got our libero, Eden Van Camp, coming in to serve for the Royals.
Okay. Now I need to check because I think this camera angle is at a different point.
So I'll pause on commentary until we figure out where we're at then.
So now we're going to watch when this one hits. So she hits it right now. And it's returned. So see how we did on that one. Just because there's a chance that one camera we could be spot on and one we could be off.
Completely off, okay. We just need to find the magic camera.
Mm-hmm.
Current score right now is Royals 7, Rebels 9. We've got the Rebels back to serve, number 27, Isabel Murray. She's a sophomore. Middle hitter for the Rebels. Good return by Eden Van Camp. Kendall Hill coming out for the Royals. Number 4, Delaney Trubenbach is going to come back and serve for the Royals. We also have Cadence Harrison checking out for the Royals. The Royals are doing a nice job talking, getting that ball passed around to the right location. In years past, teams, they've really struggled with communication. The Royals are no different, but this year it seems like they've got that ironed out. They're communicating well.
That's out. So I adjusted the timing on this camera again. So we'll try it one more time as Olivia Willis looks like she's going to be the server here.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really watched much of the game.
Well, I've been trying really hard not to comment since we were trying to figure out the timing issue. But yes, Olivia.
They're going to serve. Oh, sorry, I didn't do very good. Is that who that was?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
Passed over the net by 21, Mackenzie Berry. Cameron Wisman's going to pass it to Willis, and Bridget tried to block that, but Eden Van Camp was there. Nice swing.
this volleyball team, the JV team, won last night. I think that was their first match. They didn't play in the tournament, I don't think, on Saturday. So
Nice.
they're 1-0, defeating North Decatur last night at
It's
North
usually
Decatur.
a strong team, North Decatur.
Mhm.
I haven't seen them play this year, obviously, but
All right.
so coming off of the first set, it was a pretty stout victory by the Royals, but the Rebels, I don't know what he said in the huddle, but current score is 10-11 with the Rebels leading. Speaking of coaching, the Rebels are coached by Eric Clear. This is his second year as varsity coach, but it's his 16th year with Randolph Southern. I was talking to him before the game. He's actually coaching, and one of his daughters is one of his assistant coaches, which is kind of nice.
Oh.
Make it a family affair.
Yep.
Cameron Wisman's going to pass that ball over. It's just slightly out of bounds.
So timeout by Coach Seal. We're going to take a slight break here and go to commercial. Let's test that out. What's the chances it's going to?
People see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Oh, maybe not.
There we go.
See, we got a little bit delay there.
Yeah.
So the Royals trying to get refocused here. And during this timeout, after a really strong first set. Do you remember the score of the first set?
It was 25 to.
I think it was 4, 25-4.
Yeah, I believe so. I was going to say 5, but yeah, I think you're right. It was 4. That's what I mean. It was a pretty strong victory, but they're rallying for sure. Watching them in warm-ups, I felt like they looked like a pretty strong team. I wasn't expecting that in that first set, but they're really doing a great job this time around. Great serve by Ava Fields. And return just slightly out of bounds.
So just a 1 point separating. Ooh.
Now, see, that could have been one of those examples of that new call. Had she been able to pass that to a teammate, used to that would have been 2 hits, but they would not have called that for 2
Really?
hits. Yeah.
So it hits the arms, hits the chest, and they can play off of it now.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was telling Joe earlier I did get my officiating license this year for volleyball, but don't ask me any questions yet. I'm still learning. I haven't played volleyball in it's been a few years, but I am learning some new things. Oh, wow. I love the enthusiasm from Isabel Murray. She is hyping up her teammates.
Yep. And just their body language is totally different here in set number 2 versus set number 1.
For sure.
I think volleyball is such a momentum sport that you can't get too low.
Right.
Or it'll just kind of pile on.
Yep. And before you know it, the game's over.
Oh, and I think we turned an ankle there.
Yeah, I think we did. She was trying to stop herself from going under the net, and I think she might have turned her ankle.
She's trying to tough it out here, but you can tell she's hurting.
Ball is over the net, passed by Trubenbach, and tipped over by Cameron Wisman. Nice play there. So I think that was hard for Wisman. She was out of position, but there was a lot of Royals players kind of in that area, so she didn't really have anywhere to go. She did the best she could there.
Troy's going to come over and help out. Try something here.
So it looks like we've got Kendall Hill potentially coming in. The referee has a question about rotation, trying to make sure we keep everybody in the correct lineup. Now, there are some stipulations on injured players as far as who can sub in when. So it looks like she's going to be okay to come in. So we've got number 5, Kendall Hill, coming in to replace Abby Ward while she gets checked out by the trainer.
Gotta check something. We gotta do replays the old school way. So I'm trying to check and nope, that's not it. So this may look weird for a second.
Okay.
Maybe not. All right, back. Main camera.
Serving for the Rebels is number 30, Sophie Murray. That's passed up by Van Camp to Wisman, and Bridget Feeney with a nice kill there. Great serve by Bridget Feeney. So it looks like number 27 went up to block that, but might have reached her hand and kind of pushed the ball over and down, which you can't do. You can hit it, you can block it, but you can't grab and push down. It looks like that's what the ref was calling. And another serve by Bridget Feeney right there to that same spot. She's found a spot that she likes. These kinds of serves are always the hardest to pass back because they come in so hard. And if your platform is not completely flat, that ball's going every different direction but the one you want it to go in. All right, so current score is 16 for the Royals, 17 for the Rebels. Really great volleyball action, and we've got the Rebels serving number 1, Lillian Gray. Nice little floater serve there. Didn't quite clear the net, so Royals will pick up that point. And we've got Cameron Wisman back to serve for the Royals. Nice serve by Wisman. Just going to eke over the net. We're going to pass it to Olivia Willis, and we've got Trubenbach set to hit on the outside. Willis is going to pass this up to Wisman, who's going to just slap that right on over the net. Number 24. Nice volleyball action there. Kendall Hill found that spot to hit it right to and just couldn't quite return it by the Rebels. Both sides did a great job there. Nice little serve there by Cameron Wisman. Those are also the serves that I never like to return either because I was in the front row and they just barely clear the tape and you think it's not going to go over, so you don't go for it, and then there it goes, and yeah, you lose that point. And that's so great job serving by Cameron Wisman, but we're going to hand it back over to the Rebels, number 21, Mackenzie Berry.
We may be off timing wise for just a second.
And that serve went out of bounds.
We're using a camera now that we really don't need to set up a delay, so I think I am trying to get rid of the delays. All right, we're just going to stick with this camera angle. And I think our delay is going to be, we shouldn't have any delay. We should be live. Hit now. And it goes 21 and out. Or it doesn't quite make the net. So I think we're going to try this and bypass the huddle camera for the rest of the night.
Okay, sounds good to me. And Kendall Hill's going to serve it for the Royals. Nice serve to that back row, number 1, Lillian Gray. And the Rebels aren't able to return the ball, so the Royals will pick up that point. We're starting to get a little bit of a cheer block over there. I thought for a second that was rain again because we are also supposed to have a storm, and I look over and our cheer block has some noisemakers. Royals will pick up another point on error there. You know, the Rebels are really working hard to pass that ball over. They're doing a great job keeping the points within range. Just not quite getting it over. Kendall Hill's serve was just a little hard there, and they'll pick up a point on that. So our current score is 24 Royals, 19 Rebels.
Okay.
Number 27, Isabel Murray, serving for Randolph Southern. Nice pass to Willis, tipped over. Rebels are going to return it much the same way, but Royals are not able to answer that, so we're going to pick up the point for the Rebels on that one. And again, they're back within. I mean,
there's a good chance the Royals are going to win this one, but Randolph Southern has to feel much better about how they came back here in this second set here.
Definitely.
Now we'll see. I probably just jinxed the massive jinx. There we go.
There we go, and that'll be set point. So the Royals are going to win the JV matchup 2-0. And I mentioned earlier the JV coach is Courtney Clear, who's the daughter of Eric Clear, who's the varsity coach, and this is her second year coaching.
You can see here on the score here for this JV. Our JV goes 2-0. I think this is Randolph Southern's first match.
It is.
They go 0-1.
Yep.
And Royals win 25-4 in set 1, 25-20 in set 2. And we're pretty much set here for the varsity match, which first Mid-Eastern Conference match. And I think we have a lot to talk about because of the success that we've already had so far. And we got some really quality returning players and some newcomers. So we'll probably come back just a little bit early for pregame so we can give a little preview of the season.
Okay.
Even though this is their 6th match, I think, or something like that.
I
think they're 4-1.
I think they're 4-1. I think you're right. Yep.
So this is their 6th match. So we'll give a little preview of their season and some of the players that are returning and newcomers, and we'll come back just in a little bit. And hopefully the technical difficulties are gone. So we'll be back
Fingers
in a bit.
Crossed.
All right. Welcome to Eastern Hancock High School. We're getting ready for the volleyball matchup between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Randolph Southern Rebels. This is the first Mid-Eastern Conference matchup between the two teams. And this is the Royals' 6th match of the season already, as they are 4-1 coming into this match. And the Rebels come in with a record, well, this is their first match, so they have a record of 0-0. So we come in, let's talk about a little bit about the Royals. A lot of athletes from last year's team no longer here. They due to graduation from a really, really strong, I think 23-7 squad, and so we've got a few people returning. Number one, Elena Eastridge, one of the best defensive specialists in Central Indiana. She's very good at the libero position at times. Yeah, she's the libero tonight with the different colored jersey. And like I said, one of the top defensive specialists in Central Indiana. You've got Josie Hunt, who is returning after a really strong freshman season, and I think she's going to be relied on to just come out and be relied on a whole lot here by the Royals. This for her sophomore season, you're going to see her on the outside and going to get some big hits. You've got Hayden Collins, who has a ton of experience after being playing all 4 years here of varsity volleyball, and she's getting better and better on the outside as a hitter. For her size, pretty impressive. And then I'm trying to think of who else we have returning. We've also got a few others returning. Then we have some newcomers. You got Carly Lowe, who is a freshman, going to make a big impact as a freshman this year on the varsity level of volleyball. So, and there's others that we try to talk about as we go through. And let's try to get to the audio.
And the Eastern Hancock Royals. Tonight, will you please join us in congratulating Elena Eastridge? Elena, come on out to half court, please. Yeah. So this past Saturday at the Morristown Invite, Elena reached an incredible career milestone, her 1,000th dig. Her freshman year, she had 221 digs. Her sophomore year, 372. Her junior year, 396. And then on Saturday, she got her 11th dig to give her 1,000 digs against Edinburgh, which has officially sealed her milestone of 1,000 digs. Adding it all up, Elena now has 1,024 career digs. Her career high in a single match is 36 digs, a true testament to her gift, hustle, and relentless defense on the court. Elena's achievement is not just a number, but a reflection of the years of dedication, discipline, and love for the game. She is an outstanding representative of our program and a role model for all of our younger Royals. Please join us in celebrating Elena Eastridge's 1,000 dig milestone.
I like to do this anthem first, yeah, because you get everybody all excited about the starting lineups and then bring them back down for the anthem. That's what you want.
Congratulations, Elena. And now for the starting lineups for this evening's varsity contest between the Randolph Southern Rebels and the Eastern Hancock Lady Royals. First for the Randolph Southern Rebels, number 2, Aubrey Mills. Number 9, Madison Wolfel. Number 13, Miley Ludwig. Number 15, Adele Thurston. Number 16, Jocelyn Smith. And number 28, Memphis Miller. The libero, number 10, Aubrey Mogul. The Rebels are coached by Eric Clear. And now for your Lady Royals. Number 4, Hayden Collins. Number 7, Carly Lowe's. Number 10, Heidi Meyer. Number 12, Chloe Borgman. Number 15, Josie Hunt. Number 16, Adeline Willis. And the libero, number 2, Elena Eastridge. Lady Royals are coached by Corey Rainbolt, manager Taylor Fields. Please now stand for the playing of the national anthem.
Hancock Regional Hospital and NightStar Connect have had a relationship for decades. We share a joint mission to support the development of this county. We want this to be the best place in America to live. We, as a healthcare provider, need telecom support, we need utility support, and so in our various locations, we access the services of NightStar Connect. We would not have been able to do that without that partnership with NightStar Connect.
NightStar is a different kind of company, and the difference
All right, welcome back as we get set here. And we got to talking. I talked a little bit about some of our returners. Elena Eastridge, one of the best defensive specialists in the area.
Oh, definitely.
You got Hayden Collins, really, a lot of experience, 4 years, I believe, of varsity volleyball.
Yep.
You've got Josie Hunt coming off a really tremendous freshman season. It'll be really exciting to see how she progresses. And then you got probably the biggest challenge here is Chloe Borgman and Heidi Meyer replacing the size and length that we had last year. So they're going to be huge impact players for the Royals as they have some big shoes to fill in that middle.
Oh, definitely.
I see one of them sitting here in front of us from last year.
Oh, yeah.
Cammie Knight. And so there's some players that were really good. Ellie Meyer. And so.
Yeah, we had some definite height on that net last year.
Yes.
I remember talking to Corey before the season started, but she was never worried. She knew we had these kids coming up to fill those shoes, and hopefully they won't have any trouble doing that.
And then we've got two freshmen out here with Adeline Willis
Yep.
and Carly Lowe's, who are going to make an impact right away here in high school volleyball.
Yep.
And really exciting to see as this team's off to a 4-1 start already. And kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I wasn't sure what to expect because we did lose a lot last year. And I know Coach Rainbolt's got to be pretty happy with the start so far. It had a really emotional win last night, won the first 2 sets, lost the third and fourth set, and then was able to win in 5 sets last night.
Well, and the thing about the Royals, and it's not just a shameless plug for Corey, but, you know, we've got a really great coaching staff that's been around for a while, and that helps. When you have those transitional years, it helps having that stability in coaching.
Jocelyn Smith's going to get us started with that serve. And a nice set by Carly, out to Collins.
Good dig by Smith on the other side there, and just hit it right into the net by Thurston. But nice effort there by the Rebels, and nice hit by Collins. She's going to come back and serve for the Royals.
I talked about she's pretty good. She's developed that outside hitter type skill, or opposite, or whatever you want to call it. And she's so small. She's not your typical size.
I was just going to say that. Yeah, you look at her and you don't think that she would necessarily even be a volleyball player, but man, she is. She's tough. She is a tough kid. And skill, just, oh my gosh. She can do it all, like you were saying.
Yep, there's Josie, replay of Josie's hit there. And I think Josie would, I think I watched a live stream from last year. Josie had time, as that serves a little long by Collins.
Yep.
Josie had timely kills when we needed them.
Yes.
This year she's going to be relied on getting a lot of kills and making a huge impact throughout the match.
And something I like about Josie is she stays pretty cool, calm, and collected at all times. You know, she doesn't really get riled up too often. She's really good at staying focused in. Looks like they awarded the point. Now, see, this is where that double hit.
1-2 hand.
Yeah, it's just that tricky call by the officials. This is what makes me nervous about being a volleyball official this year. I think I might mess that up a few times because I didn't see it, but.
So Aubrey Mills served it for the Rebels.
Oh, nice little tip there. Oh, and the Rebels just passed that right over by Thurston.
That's going to be
that's
good.
In. Yep.
Josie. Yep. Go ahead.
I was going to say that's a great location for that hit right there on that back line. We've got Borgman coming out, and we've got number 5, Hannah Whitgren, replacing her for the serve.
Early 3-2 lead here. So we got an ace by Whitgren.
Great serve there.
And you got Carly too. I mean, this is my first time seeing him this year. You got Carly coming in at one of the most important positions
as a freshman.
I know. As the setter, and a lot of pressure. And she's played enough high-level volleyball. I don't think it really bothers her.
No, I think she's unfazed. I would not be the same. I would be crying in the hallway before the game. Oh, nice little tip there. Good job. Like what you said about Carly, she was paying attention 2 steps ahead.
Is that replay?
Got Whitgren back for the serve.
I get used to. Oh, that's going to be just a tad long there by Ludwig.
She knew it as soon as she hit it. She kind of had that look, but good effort there.
And there's got to be some advantage. This being the 6th match for the Royals, this is their opening match of the season. Like, that's
well, they're still working through the kinks here, you know.
Yep.
They're still trying to iron everything out and make sure everybody's in the right spots. And
I don't think anybody, like we got a timeout here by Coach Clear, but we've had so many. I don't think there's too many teams in the States that's played as many matches as we have already to this point. So Coach Rainbow obviously likes this because this is how it's been the last few years.
Yep.
So she likes to get a lot of early matches in and get going into the season.
Yeah, and we have Connorsville, I believe, up next on Thursday this week. Yeah, Connorsville is another one. They haven't had I don't believe they played. I think tonight's their first game too. Yeah, so not sure what they're going to look like. We'll know after tonight. They're playing Lawrenceburg tonight. But, yeah, we take them on Thursday and hopefully head into a win there. But we'll see.
And that's one I feel like last year the Royals thought they would be a little bit more competitive at Connorsville, and they struggled in that match and kind of got handed a loss pretty easily early last year. So you might think that that's one that they want to have a little bit more focus coming into and being at home as well. That's a weird setup because they don't play in the Spartan Bowl there. They play in their field house for varsity volleyball.
Oh, really? Okay.
So that's an ace there by, who was that? Whitgren again?
Whitgren again, yep. She's still back serving. You know, Mogul was in a good position there for the Rebels. Just got her feet stuck, I think. I always felt like my feet were stuck in mud sometimes. And you don't really understand it unless you're on the court. Like, well, what do you mean just move your feet? It's not that easy. Sometimes you're just stuck to the floor. I don't know. Nice kill there by Josie Hunt, but good pass by the Rebels.
And a really good job there by, I'm sorry, I forgot who, Mogul, right? Mogul's their libero. So really good dig there. I think I would get out of Josie's hits.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mogul's going to pass it ahead.
And nice pass over free ball there. Hit it up to Lowe's, and a hit in the middle by Willis. Again, on that back baseline, that's their sweet spot. The Rebels are going to have to adjust to that.
So that's a freshman to freshman combo there, set and kill from Lowe's to Willis. And I think we're going to hear that she's a freshman a lot like we did last year.
Yeah.
Back row hit.
Nice hit there. Great. Again, that back line, that's their sweet spot. With a team like the Royals, though, you can adjust and try to cover that back line a little bit, but you're going to leave a big gaping hole right there in the middle of the court. And the Royals will exploit that if they see it, I'll tell you that. A little communication error there.
Yeah, that was Ludwig and Waffle that just had an issue there. And you kind of expect that early on here.
Yep. Nice pass by Mogul to the front row there for Wolfall, and trying to get it over the net there.
Ludwig couldn't quite get it there. A few seniors here. You got Ludwig right there, Mogul, the libero, and Mills for the Rebels.
Nice setup there by the Rebels.
That's
just barely out of bounds.
Yep. It was close.
It was really close. Nice hit by Thurston from the Rebels. She's got some height. How tall is she? Good Lord.
She's very tall and long.
Yeah, her wingspan, man. I wish they had their heights on their roster.
Yes.
I was looking for it.
She just has that look of volleyball player.
Yes, you could tell. Or a high jumper. She could be a high jumper.
Yes, yes. Whitgren still serving. She's had a few in a row here.
Oops, slipped right through her fingers. Good effort there. So we've got the Royals with 15 and the Rebels with 2. Whitgren is on a roll here. I think, how has she scored the last 10?
Yeah, it's been quite a few here in a row that she's been serving.
Yeah, she's been serving for a minute here. Nice little tip over the net. Pass by Collins to Lowe's, and then Josie Hunt with a kill.
Right.
Thurston had that block up. It had her hands turned just a little bit. You got to seal that up. Push it right back down to Hunt.
Yep. You can already see the more aggressive Josie over last year. She didn't have to be this aggressive offensively for the Royals. This year she's one of the main hitters. Ooh, they called it in. I didn't see. Let's see if I can get a replay. We should have had a good view of that. I don't know.
Oh, we've got
it was close.
She's a freshman again here.
Yeah, we got 2 of them out there, so it's oh, there's Thurston with a big hit, and finally the Rebels get a side out. And Thurston with a big swing there, and we were not able to return it there.
So Michael Gallion on the chat just asked, did we get new jerseys? I don't think these are the new ones. I think our new ones are long sleeve.
Yeah, I think these are from last year.
Yeah.
So
no new jerseys there for Michael Gallion, whoever that is.
We did have some substitutions. Willis, I don't want to say Willis number 2, but Willis, Olivia Willison came in.
Oh, Olivia.
Olivia
came
in
in
for her first action of the game.
And then we've got Elena Eastridge, who is serving for the Royals. See, I struggle with the Willises too because I had them both in class and I had them in separate class periods, so I just called them Willis. They're twins. There we go. So this is a little bit reminiscent of the JV game, so I would not go to sleep on Randolph Southern just yet. This is kind of what that first set looked like in the JV game, and then they came back and rallied. But the Royals are looking really good here. Great serves. A nice pass over the net by Smith. Return by Josie Hunt.
A little,
Got a
little
little
basketball in
bit
the
of
game.
interference. There we go. Passing that right on over. Oh, out of bounds.
If you wondered where that ball went, it sat on the goal for a little bit because you couldn't see it in your screen.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Like it did not get. It got stuck on the basketball goal for a moment. Ace.
And an ace by Elena.
And we are supposed to be straight. I will talk about between games.
Okay.
We'll talk about between games. We're almost wrapping this up. So as back row.
That's over. Nice pass by Willis to Lowe's, and Josie Hunt again, bringing the pain. Oh, nice, Heidi Meyer.
Nice.
She was ready for that.
I've seen that before from a Meyer.
Yes, me too. It looked very familiar.
So the Royals just 1 point away here from taking the first set. See his timeouts. Outside.
Nice block by the Royals, but just out of bounds there. Again, you got to make sure your bodies are turned the right way and your arms are straight up and down. We've got number 15, Adele Thurston, serving for the Rebels. Excuse me, number 13, Ludwig. I apologize. And Meyer with the kill. Tipped over. Lowe's to the middle with a little free ball there. Nice tip attempt by 28, but can't quite make it happen. So the Royals are going to take that set 25-4.
So we're going to take a quick commercial because we haven't got any commercials in really tonight, and we'll be back right after this.
Car that sparkling clean shine it deserves. Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
All right, Royals take. That's I forget. I meant the Royals take the first set there, and 25-4 as we get ready for set number 2. I'm gonna take a moment here, and we're gonna talk about family sponsors. So,
Ooh, yeah.
So we do have a few Eastern Hancock family sponsorships. But it's early in the school year.
It is, yeah.
So you have plenty of time. We're like this. This is important. Like this sponsors the athletic department, brings money in. Just think about if you're watching our live streams, and you've saved some of that money.
Yeah.
Think about maybe giving back. It does affect. We don't want these live streams to have to go pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's the thing, guys. Like, I've started working in the athletic office this past year, and I've learned so much about the ins and outs and how much it costs to run athletic programs, and it's hard. And, you know, pay-per-view, most schools are pay-per-view. That's something that could be on the horizon, and we don't want that to happen. But if you are feeling so inclined, that would be great. But we do want to thank our current family sponsors. You can see their names scrolling on the screen there. We also have a QR code you can scan. You can make donations directly to the school. Just bring them right to the office, and we will gladly take them and try to keep our athletics
Get your name
going.
in the program.
Get your name in the program.
We'll put it on the live stream as well, and then you just help EH Athletics. And we've had some people help in lots of different ways. Not just the family sponsorship. We're talking about Kathy Riggs Memorial Fund.
Oh, yeah.
That just
such an amazing gift.
Did a donation, and all the all the students. Sorry, that's the wrong button.
All the kids in that student section.
All the cheer block, they got in free because all Eastern Hancock students just need to show their ID. They get into athletic events free, and that's all from the generous donation of the Kathy Riggs Family Memorial. So what a wonderful lady that she.
Oh yeah,
she was just outstanding, and I knew her through 4-H.
Yeah.
And through Eastern Hancock, and just really good, and just loved Eastern Hancock, loved athletics, and
really loved school spirit, and
Yes.
wants the kids to be out. I was reading kind of a little excerpt about her, and it's just unbelievable. You think, your donations don't matter, but what she did for all those kids, this is the biggest cheer block I've seen in a long time, and you never know. Maybe it was a financial thing holding those kids back, but look at that gift that she provided. That's awesome.
Yep.
So cool.
And helps the athletic program
Oh,
for athletics
definitely.
as well. So,
Definitely.
all right, we're set here for the second set as
Hayden Collins.
Yep, Collins gets us going. And that's going to be wide there by number 9, Waffle. I think I'm pronouncing that right?
Waffle, yep.
Waffle.
Looks like we've got Borgman, Willis, and Hunt on the front line there, followed by Lowe's and Eastridge. And again, Collins with the serve. Tipped in the front and hit just barely over the net by 15 Thurston, but blocked in that front row. There's that size coming into play there by Borgman, especially that reach.
Yes, and that's where she's going to move. She played a lot of JV last
She
year.
did.
And she's going to be an impact player here, her and Meyer on that front row.
Mm-hmm. Free ball passed up, trying to get into rotation, tipped over by Lowe's, and it was in. Ooh!
Yes, it did hit that
Sneaked
back
that
arm.
one in.
Let's see if we can see it on the replay. But
Glad I'm not a line judge. That was close.
it's
Just
pretty
barely
close.
right on the end there.
We have a right down the line view there.
Yeah. Ball's up.
And unable to return it
Yep.
as goes off Ludwig's arms, out of bounds. And really right now, the serving and serve reception's been a huge part of the difference in the match so far.
For sure.
To this point. And Collins with the serve, and that's going to be Tad Long.
Oh, yep, just barely out of bounds there, and the Rebels will pick up that point. So current score is 4-1. We've got number 16, Jocelyn Smith for the Rebels, back to serve. Jocelyn's a junior outside hitter. And ball's up. Nice serve there, right there to Eastridge. Lowe's keeping it out of the net, and Eastridge right back with the kill.
Yeah.
Great job.
That's
Great
just
job.
Great hustle there by Carly to get a hand on that
Yes.
ball, get it back to where one of her teammates could make the play, and that's almost seems to go like unnoticed a bit, but
Yep.
you see the final hit, but that's a great play there by Carly.
Whitgren with the serve there. A little tip attempt there by Thurston, but not quite high enough.
She kind of switched hands there. I don't know if she hit it with her left. I don't know if she's been hit with. So kind of switched up and couldn't quite get it over. And Whitgren was kind of their trouble last time.
Yeah, she just hit it with her right hand. You're right.
I'm not
Maybe
sure.
ambidextrous.
Yeah. Whitgren just rattled off a bunch of points last set, and she's trying to do the same here. Zoro's off to an early 7-1 lead. We can't see your chat, so at least you might be able to.
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up here on my phone.
So if you're letting us know, we're going to work on getting that fixed.
Yeah, I can see it on my phone, so feel free to chat with us. A little outside hit there by Hunt. Tried to dig that up, but couldn't quite get there.
Yep. Great effort there by Mogul. And
Trying to decide which of the Hunts would be my favorite. Probably Ty.
man.
He makes
Yeah.
really
Oh,
good
yeah.
ranch dressing at the hospital, so
That's
it's probably
up there.
Ty.
Mhm.
Maybe Shauna.
Yeah.
Shauna Hunt's probably my favorite. And we've got a timeout called by Randolph Southern. Current score is 9-1. Royals on top.
I know we got there's the kind of, you can go to EH Athletics and see a little bit more about the Kathy Riggs donating, and like I said, the family sponsorship as well is on ehathletics.org. These are corporate sponsors, so they are ones that I know we're always looking for new sponsors and to help us. And
really appreciative of all the help.
And then we're, I think I was trying to see what else as this goes on here. We got a EH Royal Pride Athlete of the Week was announced today, as Gracie Dizer was.
Oh yeah, Gracie.
She was
for golf.
For girls golf.
Yep.
So
another great kid. She's just a great kid. I'm not surprised she got that.
Yeah.
Not just athletically gifted, but academically, and she's just a really good kid.
Yep.
Embodies all of our tenets.
Right.
And Whitgren's serve is up to that back row, just out of bounds, but looks like they're trying to keep it in play. Can't quite get it there.
Goes out of bounds. You couldn't see it in the camera, but it went off the back wall.
Yep.
Or back jumbotron.
Yeah. Good thing they put that plastic up in front of there. That could be bad.
I used to think that was big, and then now I see what other schools have up
I
on
know,
their walls. And
it's not big.
No.
It's definitely not.
No.
We need an upgrade.
Lowe's outside the hunt.
Boom. Bringing the hammer.
Yeah. They can't say, like, she's probably like, she's a freshman. Now it's like she's a sophomore.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
It just doesn't have the same ring to it, I don't think. But
she's just so unassuming. You see her there in the front row. You know she's a hitter because of where she's at positional-wise. But when she goes to swing, she cranks it. I mean, I would hate to be on the receiving end of that, honestly. That thing is, I would love to have a speed gun and just time get a speed on that. It is coming in hot.
Adeline Willis there with I don't think she hit it the way she wanted.
No,
but
I
she
don't
took
think
it.
so.
So as the way she's smiling and laughing about it.
Nice hit there in the front row by the Rebels. And Collins is going to, just couldn't quite get it over the net, but she knew. She ran right up to get underneath it after the fact, so good play by that.
Olivia Willis is going to come in, go on the back row there as Whitgren comes out after her serving expertise.
Got a serve by Mills from Randolph Southern. And then Elena Eastridge with a nice hit.
Yep. And that's a little bit different there. You got Willis with the great pass.
Yep.
Carly sets up Elena, which is not Elena doesn't have a lot of career kills.
She does not, no.
She has a lot of career digs. Her kills number is not that high. So there she gets one.
You know, she did not even play youth volleyball. She didn't even start playing volleyball until the 5th grade.
Yeah, that's
crazy
yeah.
to see how talented she is in such a short amount of time. Ball is up and right there to that back row again.
Nice by Eastridge. And like I said, we're going to try. This is probably going to be the setup of the season, probably. I know things didn't go well at the beginning, but this camera angle probably, I kind of like this a little better than what we had.
Yeah,
so.
I do too. And it works, so we'll take that. Oh, just eked that right over the net there. Passed up to the front row to Hunt.
Oh, good hustle.
Way to keep it in play, and it's going off of the backboard there.
Yeah, but really good hustle there by Smith to get to that.
Trying to stay in it here.
Normally, I was going to say this earlier between sets, but normally we will be on Facebook, IHSA TV, as well as YouTube, but it is not cooperating with our internet. So we thought we had it fixed from the football game the other night, and the gremlins are back.
Yes.
So we are, and that's why we don't have chat. So easy to read chat. 17-2 here, Royals early on, or not early on, but late here in the second set.
And a little behind.
Oh man, slide.
Set to Meyer, slide.
Slide set. My memory's coming back from last year. So.
Yep. I love those because they just
yes.
look like they're just, I don't know, they're just fun to watch. Watch them do that.
I don't know how hard they are to defend, but it's pretty fun to watch on the offense side. So, and to have a freshman doing it,
Oh, yeah.
that's impressive. Usually
Back row hit there.
early in the season, second week of the season, you're doing it. So
Little timing error, I think, for the Royals.
there's been some seasons we have seen that slide screen, but it was at the end of the season
Right.
after they'd practiced and developed the continuity between each other.
Yep.
This is the second week of the year, set matches.
Woo, nice, powerful serve there. Eastridge was a little behind her, I think, so she had her hands up and couldn't quite return that ball, but good effort. Great serve by number 15, Adele Thurston for the Rebels.
This is a Mid-Eastern Conference match, which is known for really good volleyball.
Yes.
And so Worrell's trying to get off to a good start. As that's going to be a kill.
There it is. Josie Hunt? Was that who
Yep.
that was?
Might have been.
Or was it Meyer?
It was on
I
the
think it
far
was-
side. I don't know, honestly. I should have hit replay. I thought it was Josie, but
I think it
then
was Josie. But
I'm not used to her being on that side. She's normally on this side.
yeah. And now Josie's back to serve for the Royals. Oh, little communication error there.
But this is a good match. Get into the Mid-Eastern Conference, get a win under your belt, and just try to kind of compete. I think last year was our best finish in Mid-Eastern Conference play.
Well, we're going to have a lot of Mid-Eastern Conference matchups this weekend. We're going to be at Shenandoah for an invitational. But currently, the Royals are looking pretty good. Shenandoah is 0-1. They're lost to Winchester. LaPel is also 0-1. I believe their only loss was to Frankton. So a couple of teams that, Shenandoah, at least in the MEC, will see them this weekend. Cambridge City also will be there. But they're a TEC team.
Yeah, TC. Though I don't think those technically count in the standings, those invitationals.
Oh, since it's an invitational, okay.
So we will actually see those.
See them again. Yep.
Or
Might be a good chance to get a look at them at least and kind of see where they're at. And we've got Richie in for Hunt.
Yep. And Collins with a little nice tap over. We actually have our own invitational, and we usually play Daleville in that invitational.
Okay.
And then they're our next match on Monday.
I was going to say, that's
or
another
Tuesday.
MEC team, yeah.
So we play them almost back to back late in the season, which was didn't actually go our way.
Yeah, that sounds like football. We get LaPel week 9, and then we turn around and play them again in the sectional.
Yep.
That's why I don't get paid the big bucks to do the scheduling. It would be a nightmare.
Blows the serve.
I thought that was going out.
Yep.
But it's hard to tell. That's been our spot all night.
Well, Coach Knight and I always talk about. I think I would, and I don't know what the coaching strategy. I would err on the caution of hitting it.
Agree.
I would hit it.
Because as soon as you don't, it's going to land right in front of you and be in.
Yes. If you're not sure, I would hit it.
Yep, I agree.
Yep.
Good effort at a back row hit there by the Rebels.
That's my non-expertise opinion.
Yeah, I agree. In my expertise opinion. No, I'm not an expert.
As it's now 24-6, Rose trying to finish this off and with set 2.
Set 2. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And pretty good crowd here, so
yeah,
not
great
too
crowd
bad.
tonight.
I think we could have more, so if you're watching the stream, make sure these girls are fun to watch. They're having a good time. They got a match on Thursday, home match. Come out and see them play.
Yeah, it's their energy really is infectious. Like, I'm watching them play, and yeah, they're winning, but even at times when it was close, just they're smiling and they're having a good time and they're encouraging each other. It's just fun to watch. And Thursday, like you said, that should be a good game. Last year it was a great game.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, it was.
Come out. Come watch them live. Get your hot dog. We've got world famous hot dogs.
And then a week from Thursday is Greenfield.
Ooh, okay. Is it home? Or okay.
So we can use all the support.
Yeah, we're going to need you in here because Greenfield historically is really good.
And we nearly beat them last year for the first time in I was doing the research when the last time we had won against Greenfield, and it had been a while.
Yeah.
And we just quite didn't finish it in the fifth set. So that was a great match last time. So 25-6.
Royals take that set, and we'll head into set 3.
They're not keeping track of the games won on the scoreboard, which is really messing up my,
yeah.
I'm just going to.
I think they updated it.
No, like where it says 0-0 on each.
Oh, I see.
It should say like what it is. So I'm going to do it manually.
I would call out the scorekeeper, but nah, I'm not going to do that.
There we go. So we're going to do it manually on here. But Royals lead 2-0, and pretty convincing. It'd help if I had the right score. 25-4, 25-6. And you think they want to have a strong third set. Don't want this to go any farther. I did see Mr. Barton is the supervisor, which usually means we're going 5 sets.
Yeah. Somebody asked me if I was supervising. I said, no, I'm doing the live stream. And they asked who it was. I think that was the reason, because depending on who the supervisor is, it just seems like it does. It goes 5 sets.
Yep,
Maybe we can break the streak here.
And then the middle school volleyball is getting their season off tonight. They are in the middle school taking on the evil Knightstown Panthers.
Ooh.
So I haven't heard any updates down there.
I don't know who I could text that's down there. Have to see what the score is. If you are at the middle school volleyball game and you're listening in your earbud to the live stream, because I know so many of you are doing that, give us a text.
Yes.
Text one of us and let us know what the score is.
You'd be surprised at all the creative ways that I hear people are. I've had pictures of people driving combines in the field.
Listening to the live stream?
With a iPad or something in the screen. Like they have a monitor at least.
Oh, my gosh.
Or something that has the football game or whatever. So I do enjoy seeing those. Like when someone says, oh, watching it, and you see like their TV in their house.
You should do something like that with family sponsors. If you become a family sponsor and you send a picture of you watching the live stream, we'll call you out. We'll say your name on live stream.
It's like,
that is really fun.
It is fun to see that, because we don't really know. We see the number, though we can't see the number tonight because of how we're doing it. But it's amazing to me when I find out who all watches.
Mine's usually just playing on my phone, on my living room TV, and then usually if one of the kids has like a computer, I'll be having it in multiple rooms because I'm running around chasing my kids listening to the live stream.
And I figure some people probably sit there and watch it for most of the match.
Yeah.
Some people are probably doing the dishes.
I mostly listen,
while they have it running, and then look up when they want.
Exactly.
I'm sure that there's lots of different ways that people keep up on the
live stream. Looks like we've got Hunt, Lowe's, Meyer, Eastridge, Willis, and Collins for the Royals. And we've got Miller.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
We did have a question about what it cost. I think the family sponsorship, there's 3 different layers.
Yes.
You can be a $25 white, is that what it is called, white sponsor?
Yep.
You can be a $50 blue sponsor or a $100 gold sponsorship.
Yep.
For the family sponsorship. So all of them get your name on the stream.
Yep.
And they are separated on the program.
Yeah, and again, you can scan that QR code that we'll put up here whenever, if there's a timeout or something. You can also just come straight to the athletic office. You can look for me in there, or Corey, or somebody that's working in the office, Coach Spalding. But you can just bring it straight to us. We'd love to see you, love to chat about athletics at Eastern Hancock and everything your money can help us out with. So definitely.
When COVID was going on, you couldn't come. We had a lot of family sponsors during that time, and then it kind of has dwindled the last couple of years. So.
Yeah, we could definitely use your help. All right, Richie serving for the Royals, and a big hit by Thurston there, and Royals aren't able to return it. So we're going to start out 2-1 here.
And did you get the lineup? We got Lowe's, I don't know if I might have missed it. Lowe's, Meyer. Willis, Eastridge, and Ritchie on the court for the Royals.
Yep. And then we've got Mills, Smith, Looks like Mogul. They keep moving around. Wolfall, Thurston, and Ludwig for the Rebels. We've got Borgman coming in for Willis here.
Trying to decide, how are we distinguishing between the Willises? I got to.
I'm just going to say Willis, although Olivia has pink hair right now.
You have a 33% chance of getting it correct when they're both on the floor.
It's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's I've got to figure that. I gotta have a nickname for one. Maybe I'll ask Adeline what she wants her nickname
yeah,
to be
see
tomorrow.
if they've got a nickname already picked out. Nice setup there by the Rebels. Little tip over the net to Lowe's, pass to Eastridge, and we've got Collins on the outside. I thought she was going to swing, but she just set that over. Free ball coming over the net to Lowe's, who's going to set up a little set to Meyer. And Collins with a big hit, but it's pushed out of bounds by Thurston.
Believe in our knowledge, we've heard that this is tooling the block.
Tooling the block.
Tooling the block, so you hit it off the block, it goes out of bounds. This is Carly Lowe's, I think, was teaching us this.
Joe, I'm really impressed with your terminology.
Yes. You do this long enough, and you pretend like you know what you're talking about.
We need Kevin Adams to text us.
Kevin has not joined us in a long time.
I know. What the heck?
Yes.
I'll have to text him, get him on the stream here, get him to text us. Lowe's with the serve for the Royals. Nice pass, keeping it in play here. And Borgman with the big hit, but it's blocked from the other side. Oh, just a little timing. She was a little close to the net there.
That pass was just a little close, but good job covering. That term is covering your blockers, or I can't remember if that's the right term, but it was something like that.
Yeah, for that very reason, when they go up to block, if they block the ball, it's going to come straight back down. So you can't just sit back and watch them hit the ball. You've got to be ready by covering your block so that when that ball gets tipped down to you, you can pass it back up and you don't lose that point.
Thurston with a big ace there, I think, and it's now 3-6. Junior middle hitter.
She's got some power on that serve. A little free ball there, heading over the net, and nice block by the Royals.
Ludwig with the big swing, but didn't quite make it as Eastridge comes out, and
looks like Richie.
It was
Richie go in?
No, it was Adeline.
Oh, Adeline, sorry.
I was trying to come up with her nickname on the spot. That's out.
She didn't touch it. Okay, they're giving the point to the Rebels.
Yeah, it should be theirs. I don't think she deflected it. Like, I'd ask you guys' opinion on this angle and stuff online, but the chat doesn't work. And we would have had a trivia, but I do have a trivia. How about that?
You have a trivia?
I will do a random trivia here in a minute that nobody's going to be able to answer.
Had a little kill there right in the middle by number 28, Memphis Miller. She's a sophomore outside hitter for the Rebels. Got Ludwig serving. And, eked it over the net. Borgman did not think that was coming over, but that's all right.
What percent of the people do you think watch our streams on the TV?
On the TV?
Mm-hmm. What percent? I looked at it today.
I got to think about that.
What percent of the people do you think watch on a TV and not on a phone or tablet or something, but actually on a TV? That's my trivia.
Do you want me to answer now?
If you want. We don't have a chat, so they can't answer.
Can I phone a friend? Can I text my husband?
Well, he could look it up possibly.
Oh, I figured he knew.
I don't know if he's looked at it.
Come on, Michael. Come in with the clutch here. Oh, Michael says there is no game score. Or excuse me, set score.
That was earlier. Remember,
okay, we got
because
it.
They weren't updating the scoreboard. Now they are. They must have heard us.
Must have heard us.
Yeah, that was not our fault. The scoreboard was 0-0 even. Oh.
Big hit to the corner by Borgman.
Yep. she's been impressive here. We need to be thinking about player of the match, too.
Oh, gosh.
Which I think there's a lot of people we could look at it, but just to get that in your head.
Okay. Got Josie Hunt that just came back in. And Collins is serving for the Royals. I'm going to say 80%. I might go high. 80% watch from a TV.
It's only 57%.
57? Oh, man.
Only 57% of the people usually watch on YouTube.
Okay.
On a TV.
That's surprising.
Other than it's split up between computers and tablets and phones.
I am surprised by that. Collins with another big serve there.
It's 10-7 here. And an ace. We have over 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, 2,140 something. And only like 30% of the people that watch our streams are subscribed.
What?
So there's like 70% of the people that are watching that aren't actually subscribed.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? We want subscribers, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think so. And
Yeah.
then you get notified. You know when they're coming on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because I have a little alarm on my phone. Like, I didn't set it. It's YouTube or something. Like, alerts me about 10 minutes before the game starts. Because usually I'm running around like a crazy person and I forget. But, yeah, definitely subscribe because it should send you alerts and things like that.
Yep. Yeah. Only 30, like a low 30% of the people that watch our streams are actually subscribed to the channel.
Interesting. Number 2 with a back row hit, Aubrey Mills, but it's going to be returned by the Royals. Nice little volley going here, and Lowe's is going to tip that over, thinking she was going to catch him off guard, but the Rebels are ready for that. Oh!
Yeah, that's going to be
and they're going to call it. They're going to call it on a lift. Yep. She had the right idea, but yeah, that was the correct call by the ref.
And it's just impressive to have the reaction time to even be able to do that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like,
yep.
So there's not a lot she could do there.
No.
As Waffle's going to serve.
Nice passes by the Royals to get Josie Hunt the ball. And free ball, just barely not clearing the net, but scores 13-8 Royals. We've got Whitgren coming back in for Borgman.
Whitgren's
back to serve.
Back to serve. She's been our serving specialist tonight.
Yes.
Very accurate.
And it's interesting to think that her serves have been so successful because usually those higher serves I feel like are easier to return by the opponents, but it's almost like I don't know how to explain it. She's just had so much luck with those serves tonight.
And she's only going to get one this time.
Yeah.
But
I jinxed her. I apologize.
So she's going to come out.
Olivia Willis.
Nickname yet to be determined.
Yeah, we're going to have to ask them at school tomorrow.
I have Adeline class tomorrow. So
got Memphis Miller back to serve for the Rebels. Nice hard serve there. Back to Eastridge, up to Lowe's, and setting up Josie Hunt.
They're going to call it deflection. I didn't see the deflection from my angle, but it looked like it was going to land in anyways to me.
Yeah, coach didn't see it either, but the players are saying it was a deflection. So good, honest report by the Rebels there.
Big ace there by Eastridge.
Yep.
Schedules we getting there now. We got the volleyball match. We do plan on streaming that here on Thursday.
Okay.
And it'll be me. I don't know who will be with me or if it'll be me by myself on Thursday. And then Friday, opening week of varsity football. As we are traveling to Greencastle, we did get permission to do that.
Oh, you did? Great.
So we will be, Mr. Gallion and I will be heading over there.
I would
Friday.
love to live stream with you on Thursday, but I'll be watching the JV football or the middle school football game out there.
That's fine. We will. Tonight you saved me just because of
all the crazy
the technical difficulties. We would have been watching volleyball with a lot of silence.
Hey, some people might prefer that. You know, we might be muted at
Yes.
some people's houses. That's okay too.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, it's okay. Current score is 16-9. Royals on top in set 3. We've got a little bit of a question going on with the officials and the line judge, trying to get a little bit of clarification.
One of my favorite things about volleyball is the captains do the talking with the officials, the communication with the officials. There's not coaches. It's one of the few sports that's a word.
Yep, it is.
Sportses that use it, that's how it is, where the coach is not usually the main person directly in contact with the main official. So they have this sideline official here, but the one on the stand is always by the.
So many times you see kids and there's no accountability. There's no, it just goes through the coach and that is appropriate, but I like it too. I like that the kids have to figure out what's going on and how are we going to solve this, and it gives them that accountability, and it really puts them in that role as a captain. Sometimes it's just a title and there's no responsibility with that, but I agree. I love how volleyball does that.
Golf is very similar. Usually the coaches want the players to work out any discrepancies in scores or whatever between them. Coaches usually try to stay out.
Yep.
So,
speaking of golf, our girls' golf team is doing really well. I was talking to Coach Eck, and he had mentioned that he had a goal for them, and I'm messing up the numbers, so don't quote me on the numbers, but he had said, let's say they shot a 211, and he said that his goal for next week was 200, and they went 198, and so they're really stepping up to the plate and really working hard to reach those goals as a team, and trying to work for their coach. It shows a great deal of appreciation and hard work for that girls golf team.
Yeah, and those were I love how they've built the program, but it all started when they moved middle school golf season to the right season. Like middle school golf used to be in the spring.
Oh, okay.
And boys and girls both played in the spring. Well,
okay.
Girls high school golf is in the fall.
Yeah.
So it didn't match up. So you had people that couldn't play because they had played volleyball as a youth.
Gotcha.
And they had to choose. Now we have them in the correct season. We have a middle school season right now. Coach Jocelyn Duncan is coaching. And the girls all play middle school, high school the same season. It helps build the program.
For sure. Yeah, that's smart. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that's been one of those. And tennis used to be the same way.
Yep.
But in the fall. Yep. So really smart by them getting those, and it's helped build those tennis and golf programs. And both the boys and the girls have just, really grown it. So.
It's awesome. Josie Hunt with the serve there. Nice little volley prior to that. There's your slide. Heidi's liking that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Lowe's caught him off guard there. Smart play.
Yeah. It's like the vision you have to know where that opening is. And
she does not play like a freshman, I can tell you that.
No.
Nice setup to the middle to Thurston. And weren't quite ready to return that on the Royal side. So we'll give the point to the Rebels. Current score is 20-13 Royals. We've got number 2, Aubrey Mills, a senior, serving for the Rebels. And it's a good serve, heading right to Sam Ritchie, up to Lowe's and Meyer in the middle. Little tip over by Thurston.
Oh. As Boardman comes in and Olivia comes out.
We've got Lowe's back to serve for the Royals.
Good play there at the net. Boardman and Meyer. Combination there.
Yep, they created that wall right there. Coach Rainbow reminding them to open their hands up a little bit.
My first match watching, pretty impressed here. Honestly, came in, thought that we would be have a good chance of winning tonight, but they've been impressive. They've won very impressively so far here.
Yeah, they've done a great job. (23-13). Lowe's is going to do her best to close out this set and finish up the game. We'll set out to Collins. Nice hit there. Back row hit by the Rebels.
Richie with a good.
Trying to keep it in play, but too many hits there.
Got that possible candidates of people for our player of the match.
I do. Do you want them now?
Well, we can talk about the candidates and then we
Well,
can
I'm thinking
make a
Whitgren
decision.
just simply for her serving. My goodness,
Her serving was huge. Like there was a couple times where we think she might have had 10, and another time I think she might have had 7 or so in a row.
Yep. Another one for me would be Lowe's, just for her vision on the court, let alone, I mean, her skill is there. Being a setter, you're involved in every single play pretty much. But just her vision, I didn't have an expectation being the first match that I'm able to see. But watching her, she looks like a seasoned player. She does not play like a freshman, and that's impressive. So she would definitely be on my list of potentials.
And then two that I think that's going to be on our list almost every match would be Eastridge is
for sure.
always solid.
Oh, yeah.
And Josie was pretty good as well.
Definitely.
So.
I would agree with both of those as well. It's hard, though, because this is a team that actually plays like a team.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not – you have your really skilled athletes, but they play so well as a unit.
Good energy tonight.
Yep. Whoops.
No.
And I said play it so good as a unit. A little communication error there, but that's all right.
But sometimes not just last year, but sometimes in the past, like a mistake like that, like if heads would start to go down.
They would.
And so you didn't see that there.
No.
So
still smiling, still working.
Yep.
24-16 Royals are trying to finish out this set. Collins with a hit. It's being returned by the Rebels. They're not out of it yet. Little tip there. And Borgman with the hit, and that's going to finish it out.
So
final score 25-16 in set 3 for the Royals. Great action. This was a great game across the board.
Right. As Royals win 3-0 in their first
home
Mid-Eastern Conference, first home match.
Yep.
They moved their record to 5-1, which I'll have to do some research. That's
a great
start. We've had some good starts, but something similar there. So in the past, so we're right in line where we kind of have started in the most recent seasons. And Randolph Southern drops to 0-1. But like I said, their first match.
Yep, they still got lots of season left. Yep. Yeah, I was really impressed on the coaching side, on the players' side. And, again, they got down, but they never gave up. And being their first match of the season, I would foresee them really adjusting as the season progresses for sure.
So I think we're going to quickly see if we got we have a lot of choices here.
Oh, my gosh.
So
this is hard.
I think we're going to have the choice of Eastridge and Josie a lot. So I think, not that they played bad.
No.
But I think that they're going to have a lot of players of the match. So I'm kind of between
Whitgren and
Carly and Whitgren. So let's go Whitgren.
You want to go Whitgren? Yeah.
Lots of points in serving.
Yep.
Impact right off the bat, kind of took control of the match there in that first set, and we never really looked back from that point forward. So
no, and maintaining her composure throughout the entire game. And I was also watching her when she came off the court. She was supporting her team. She was being a good teammate.
Well, have you ever seen her not smiling?
No.
Okay.
No, that's a good point.
like I don't think she has a frown face.
That's true. I would think she would be a great candidate. So I'm okay with Whitgren.
Yeah. So we'll do that, and congratulations to her. And we're looking forward to Thursday night, Connorsville. A little bit of I don't want to say rematch because they like. But I know that was
We
a
wanna
game
get a
that
win
we
there.
wanted to play better against them than we did, and they're a good team, and so I
Yeah,
want to
come
keep
out,
this
guys.
season going.
Come out and watch that game. It's going to be great.
Yep. And I think Coach Rainbolt's got to be happy with tonight. That's kind of what she hoped would happen, kind of how the match went, and the Royals kind of came through with it, and so make sure you come out here and support the girls. Friday night, first football game. Coach Josh Holden's first varsity football game as the coach. I saw him here somewhere. I saw him a little bit ago.
He was here supporting his athletes, and
Yep.
you know, I don't want to do a shameless plug for the football team. My husband was involved for years, but I will say right now, Coach Holden has done some really great things since he's been at Eastern. He's really trying not to make them just great football players, but great athletes, great academics, you know, good kids. He's really pushing for them to be, you know, well-rounded young men. So I'm very impressed with him from that standpoint. I'd love to see how they do, you know, on the scoreboard. I can't wait to see it.
And we talked about the other night scrimmage, like he's kind of waited his time.
Yeah,
like,
he has.
Like he's been an assistant for so long.
So long, yeah.
And he's getting this opportunity, so we're excited for him to get this opportunity to be a head coach. And there's no doubt I feel like he's going to do a tremendous job
Yeah,
with
I can't wait to see
the
him.
program. And kind of compared him to Coach Bechtel. Like,
Yeah.
they both kind of waited their time, and now they've gotten this opportunity.
Yep.
And so we're excited to see the beginning of the Coach Holden era on Friday night. Coach Gallion and I, Michael Gallion, Coach
Yeah,
Michael
the other
Gallion
Gallion.
and I,
The
will
not
be,
as important one. No, I'm
we'll
just
be
kidding.
in person at Greencastle. And hopefully it all, well, we're going to still keep working on these kinks. And hopefully on Friday night we don't drive an hour and a half and have a technical difficulty.
I think it'll be fine. I think it's the internet at the school. I'm going to blame that.
So thank you for joining us, and we will hopefully see you in the gym or online on Thursday night as the Royals take on Connorsville. And thank you for helping and joining.
I had fun.
Saving the day tonight. So,
Oh, yeah.
So we will see you next time.
All right.
Good night.